I don't know what to think. I don't know him.
Never interviewed him?
Never did. Yes, sir.
What was the cause of Bruce Haig's death? Bruce Haig.
Bruce Haig.
They found the body.
Exposure.
They did an autopsy.
And you'll notice that about 95% of the time, when doctors really don't know why you died of exposure. Sir.
Missing 411 type people, do you get people with full facial hair disappear?
Great question. In missing 411, do people with full facial hair disappear? You know, honestly, I don't remember one. I may be wrong, but it just doesn't hit. It's a good question. Doesn't hit me. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I said sir. Yeah, you talked about the coincidences in these incidences of the children, like the red shirts, the father's names were saying, the other little details. And I was wondering what, in your opinion, is the significance of these coincidences, if any, and why you point them out, and why should we focus on that? And you can't draw any conclusions per se, but could you comment a little bit more on these so-called, these obvious little details that are quite remarkably coincidental?
It's like you've been inside my brain. I wish I knew the significance behind them. But when they strike me as odd, with my background, they've got to strike you guys as being odd. And I point them out to maybe show the obvious or exemplify the obvious. It's something here more unusual than what we think is going on. And I think there's, out of the 2,000 or 3,000 emails I've had just on those books, I've had maybe 1 or 2 negative comments. The most common comment is, Dave, you've really hit on something here. There's something here we don't understand, and the Park Service isn't telling us the truth. And I'm not saying it to sell books. I'm saying that, hey, we have 4 and 5 seasoned law enforcement guys working these cases all the time, and we're dumbfounded by what we find now. Sir.
How much money, revenue is generated by visitors to national parks, and how important that is?
Hundreds of millions. There's a guesstimate that $750 million a year is generated by Great Smoky Mountain National Park to the local economy. Sir, in the back, I'm sorry, go ahead.
In your opinion, is that why they're withholding this information from the public, if there are these mysterious abductions going on in these parks?
Well, let's think about that for a second. If the abduction scenario is truly as bothersome as it appears, then it's something that the Park Service obviously can't control. Does that make sense? If the government can't control something, what do? Exactly. Don't want to address it, don't want to talk about it, won't release it. We've heard about this before. And I'm not sure yet, and I'm not saying that yet, but it does seem to be not right. Sir, in the back.
Have any of the family members who were associated with their children being abducted experienced any missing time while on those excursions?
Good question. Don't know the answer to it. Yes?
I was wondering more about, like, what you said, the powers that Bigfoot had, or those that Hoopa described them having, like the telepathic or the hypnosis powers. Like, can you go more into that?
You know, it wasn't the Hoopa people specifically saying that. It was the Clallam Indians in that 1924 article. But I've heard this many times over from other tribes in other parts of the U.S. Their ability to mimic not only people and relatives, but animals in the woods. I've had some Native Americans say, you know, one minute you're looking right at them, and the next minute you look at them and they're gone. And they couldn't have moved that quick to get out of there. There's a whole series of these things that are